Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome to the live broadcast. My name is Dana, and I'm Glama from Glama's Closet. I just want to thank everybody for coming by. Just have a little bit of a just wanted to talk about my journey when I started reselling, and when I started on YouTube. I did promise that no matter where I went in my journey, I would take you along with me. And that's still true today. So we are heading down a road that leads in so many different directions. And I had the privilege of working with hard goods resellers this fall. It's something that I was interested in, and I had to try. There were actually soft goods resellers who were like, "Don't do it, don't do it, you'll regret it." But as you know, I'm a contrarian, hmm? And honestly, if I find something interesting, I have to try it. You have to try new things. It's not always going to be perfect, and it's not always going to work out great, but you do have to try. Just head in that direction. Um, and so I did, and I have had such a great journey. I've met some really incredible people that I can see still being friends with and still having in my life for a very long time. So it's been Chloe, you're funny. So it's been a really great journey. The hard goods resellers have been incredibly graceful. They've been incredibly gracious, is what I meant to say. And they have been welcoming and warm and supportive, and just in general, just really, really fantastic, wonderful people. So it has been such an honor to learn from them. And I've learned a lot. If I decide down the road that I do want to go with doing hard goods full time, I certainly have the connections now and the knowledge base, at least a general knowledge base, that would help me along the way tremendously. And I have so many resources now that I didn't have before. So I really appreciate that. I enjoy it. And as I mentioned before, I really do cherish deeply the friendships that I've made along the way and the community that I've become a part of. That being said, here is when I was a little girl, I saw Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's in that beautiful black Givenchy dress. And do you remember White Christmas? When what's her name? When the one sister wore the black dress and she was singing the song in the club, and it was just the most perfect black dress ever. I've been in love with fashion since I was a little girl. I just have loved it. When I was younger and thinner, I would change styles practically every other day. It's always been something that has held my true interest and my true heart. So with that, that ongoing passion for, the early Balenciaga and how they formed Tom Ford, and, all of the wonderful fashion houses, and all of the great couture that comes out, and all of the amazing designs. It's something that you can only turn your back on for so long if you are truly passionate about it and in love with it. And I am. So that has led me to take a good hard look at my business model, because my Rosemary Clooney, thank you, Holly. I love as a battlefield. You wish. So that's led me to sort of take a good hard look at my business model, what I'm doing, what I'm selling, and what I'm excited about selling. And the cold hard truth is, hard goods is not my first love. And part of that has to do with what hard goods sell really well. Like there are certain hard goods that sell really well. Electronics go crazy. There are some like vintage art items that are just amazing. I found out about comic books, and some of those are just out of this world. I mean, the artwork is incredible. So it's not that I don't find them generally interesting, but it's not my first love. It's not my passion. And if I'm not doing this for passion, then why am I even retired? Okay, because it's fun. But I am doing this I am doing this as a passion project. I really, really love selling clothing and shoes and purses. And it's not I'm selling them because, they're easy to find or whatever. It has nothing to do with that. There's a lot of research that goes into it. So I really, really love it. My experience again with the hard goods community, there are certain things that they do that I wish the soft good community would do. And Adala loves cats, so I so I can take those things from what I've learned from and my friends from the hard goods community and really use those in my daily life as a clothing goods reseller, expand my channel and make things a little bit more welcoming in the fashion community and a little more forthcoming and maybe make the process easier if somebody's looking into this part of it. So I look forward to. I won't be on as many auctions in the future, and that has nothing to do with the auctions. I really loved doing the auctions. They're fun and they're live, and it's not super hard work to do that for me. It's gathering things together and then presenting them, and that's sort of a sales thing, and that's what my background was. So that was it was a lot of fun, and the auctions are still a lot of fun. What I won't be doing though is, buying a lot of hard goods. And it's kind of harder to sell clothing in an auction situation because, not only do you have to catch somebody's interest with the item, but it also has to be the right size, the right color, the right brand, the right, there's a lot that goes that people consider when they pick out clothing. It's a little more personal than picking out like I don't know, a vase or something. So which is not to denigrate what people are selling, for the hard goods. I'm just saying it's just a different purchasing experience, as you well know. I'm sure you've all shopped for clothing for yourselves before. So that explains why I'm not doing as many auctions. Now I will pop in from time to time and do an auction. Johnny was very, very kind about leaving the door open and said, you know what, if you do come across hard goods and you're out thrifting and you want to share those or you want to auction that off or something, please feel free to stop in. And that invitation it just meant the world to me that he left that door open and that he's like, anytime you want to come on, baby girl. And that was really, I mean, he's my heart. But I do thank Roy. I know you're in the chat. Thank you personally from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be a part of your world for a little while. And hopefully I didn't embarrass you too much. It was very kind of you, and I will forever appreciate that. I really, really do. And for all of the hard goods resellers, I felt like I owed an explanation as to why I didn't want to, I'm not ghosting, but I didn't want to ghost the auctions or whatever, or just kind of back off and not give an explanation as to why, because there are people who actually care, which I was kind of surprised to learn, and very flattered and humbled. My expectation is that I'm still going to be, doing, pop-ins with Johnny's lives. I'm still going to be in the chats on, probably on Roy's Friday night auction, because you guys are just way too much fun. And sometimes, it was like last night, I found some stuff that I really found cool that I can actually use in my personal space. Plus, they do sell some clothing items, and sometimes they do come up with like, vintage items or Disney items that are like rare, or, it may be a t-shirt that just absolutely speaks to me and says, hey, vintage 1970, I think was one of the ones I got. So I don't plan on disappearing or ghosting the hard goods community in any way. That's not where I'm at. That's not going to happen. But I do have to stay true to myself. And I have to answer to two people, and one of them, I've got a casserole in the oven for one of them, and the other one and the other one is me. So that's, ultimately I have to go with my own. Ultimately, I have to go with my own conscience and my own business plan, and again, just pursue what I'm passionate about. Again, hard goods resellers and hard goods community, I'm still here. I'm still Glamour from the block. I'll still see you around. I just yes, Carrie, the casserole is for you. You're the most important. You pay my bills, so that's important. I'm joking. Of course, there's casserole there. I made enough for an army, honey. You know how I cook. So I just wanted to let you know that I really do humbly thank you. Thank you all for all of your support, for the soft goods resellers support while I was taking this journey, and they still supported me, when I was talking about maybe things that didn't, pertain to their journey. They still very much had my back. And again, I'm grateful and I'm humble. So, okay, casserole at Glama's in 15 minutes. But I wanted to let you know that that you truly do have my heart, guys, on both sides. And I'll always be a child of two worlds. I'll always have a very soft spot for my hard goods people. And yeah, everything does go with bourbon. So maybe I'll go get some bourbon with my casserole. I'll eat that casserole in front of Grandpa. Oh my God, Sissy's gonna show up and just attack a casserole. Girl, I'll make you your own. I love you. Food equals love. That's a Midwestern thing. Probably a Southern thing too, I would imagine. So I just wanted to kind of, make sure that everybody knew where my heart was and where my brain was in all this, and that it has been such a fun journey into hard goods, but it's just not my passion. I've got a bedroom full of hard goods. And I will be on Johnny's auction tomorrow, and they are priced to sell because I want them out of my house. GTFOH, I guess. GTFOMH. That was Doc and Ronnie. So it's just, I do want them out of my house. So I'm going to be selling a lot of those tomorrow. So tune in 2 p.m. Eastern on Johnny's channel, or 1 o'clock Central. I'll be doing some hard goods. Well, as many hard goods as I can shovel out the door. But it's just, it's just a different type of reselling is all. And it's like anything else in life, you just go with what you love. So it has been really fun. And again, my eternal thanks. And all of my love for both of my reselling communities. This is hard goods. This is soft goods. All my love. Just know that, Glama's still here for you. And sending out hugs from St. Louis to all over the country tonight. So anyway, that's about all I got to say about that. Never forget, Glama loves you. Bye.